up fields, endangering farm animals, and expanding their territory faster than you can imagine. Their numbers are skyrocketing in anywhere from 30 to 50 states, leaving farmers and property owners scrambling to safeguard their way of life. So, what's the game plan to push back against this takeover? We're talking about everything from smart hunting strategies to cutting-edge traps that are actually getting results. In this video, we'll dive into the top tactics for reining in these wild boars and defending our turf. What's your take? Does hunting top the list, or is there a smarter approach? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and hit that like and subscribe button for more tips. Deep in the heart of Texas, an innovative hunting initiative is turning the tide against the unstoppable spread of wild boars. These pests have devastated farmland for years, but expert hunters are stepping up with sharp skills and targeted tactics to fight back. Using bows and arrows for precise, effective takedowns, they're slashing boar populations by about 30% annually. Beyond just saving crops, this approach helps secure our food chain and bolsters the local farming economy for the long haul. In Texas, where wild boars wreak havoc on crops and land, farmers aren't just relying on hunting to fight back, turning to smart, heavy-duty traps to get the job done on a bigger scale. These sturdy circular corrals, built from iron, are set up in hot spots where the pigs are known to forage, baited with tempting corn or custom-made attractants that draw them right in. When the trap springs shut, it can snag a whole sounder of up to 15 boars in one go, putting a serious dent in their exploding numbers. To stay on top of things, ranchers use trail cameras and hidden sensors to track activity and respond quickly, turning this into a precise, high-volume strategy that cuts down on destruction and brings some much-needed relief to the fields. As dusk falls across the Lone Star State, wild boars kick into high gear, foraging under the stars in big packs, making nightfall prime time for outsmarting them. These pesky invaders, always on the hunt for their next meal, follow reliable patterns that savvy farmers and hunters exploit by positioning traps along their forage routes. And the payoff? Night ops have shown to double the success rate compared to daylight attacks, hauling in more boars and speeding up population control. This approach not only slashes farm losses, but also eases the heavy burden on Texas landowners, giving them a fighting chance against these tough, destructive critters. Though hunting and trapping pack a punch against the wild hogs, they're not everyone's cup of tea. Plenty of folks argue they're downright cruel and call for kinder options to keep these invaders in check. That's why some forward-thinking Texas ranchers are opting for a humane twist, safely relocating captured boars to protected havens like the East Texas Wildlife Preserve and the Sam Houston Wildlife Area. These spots give the animals a secure, managed space to roam without wreaking havoc on crops, striking a smart balance that shields farmland, boosts conservation, and honors those ethical concerns in the fight against these tough trespassers. With feral pig herds exploding across the state, high-tech tools are becoming game-changers in the effort to outsmart them. Ranchers and wildlife pros are harnessing satellite tracking to map out boar movements in real time, nailing down their travel routes with laser-like precision. This intel highlights prime trouble spots, letting teams roll out pinpointed strategies that slash crop damage and curb ecosystem fall. By swapping hunches for hard data, this innovative tactic empowers Texas landowners to strike faster and smarter, turning the tide on these relentless pests with efficiency that's hard to beat. As the fight against feral hogs rages on in Texas, one big question hangs in the air. What's the ultimate fix? Sure, hunting, trapping, and relocation all bring something to the table, but could there be a smarter, kinder path to reining in? Local ranchers and outdoorsmen are stepping up big time. But hey, we want to hear from you too. Drop your take in the comments. Team hunting all the way, or more into humane, no-kill fixes? Let's hash this out together. And if you're hooked on the newest tips for tackling wildlife woes, hit that like button, subscribe, and flip on those alerts for more must-see updates. To address the growing tensions between humans and monkeys in Thailand, the government has rolled out robust strategies to manage the surging macaque populations, especially during their most active months from August to October. In places like Leopard, officials have launched large-scale sterilization programs, successfully neutering hundreds of monkeys to curb their numbers and reduce aggressive encounters. To further ease conflicts, designated feeding zones have been set up to steer monkeys away from human areas, satisfying their foraging instincts while keeping them out of neighborhoods. These thoughtful measures aim to restore balance and promote peaceful coexistence in communities grappling with these challenges. In tandem, Thailand's wildlife authorities have sharpened their approach to managing monkey populations with strategic trapping initiatives designed to minimize human-wildlife friction. Using ripe bananas and other enticing fruits as bait, officials have tapped into the monkeys' natural foraging habits to lure them into sturdy steel cage traps, some of which can capture several animals at once. In Leopard, for example, these traps have been a game-changer in controlling local macaque numbers. Swift removal of captured monkeys is prioritized to prevent waste buildup and reduce noise from stressed animals, ensuring cleaner environments and calmer communities. This humane, practical approach underscores Thailand's commitment to balancing public safety with ethical wildlife management. The push to manage invasive monkey populations in Thailand has stirred up strong community pushback, driven by worries about ecological fallout and public health risks. Many locals value the vital roles these primates play, like spreading seeds and keeping insect populations in check, which are key to a healthy ecosystem. There's also growing frustration over hunters who skirt proper licensing rules, sparking legal and ethical debates. On the health front, eating monkey meat is a major concern, as it can spread dangerous diseases to humans. Because humans and monkeys share close genetic ties, diseases can jump between species, raising the specter of new outbreaks that could disrupt communities. Managing these invasive monkey populations demands rigorous safety measures to protect both the animals and the people handling them. Workers must wear proper gear. Think coveralls, lab coats, gloves, face shields, and goggles to reduce the risk of injury or catching diseases. For high-risk tasks, double gloving with nitro or latex gloves is a must to block exposure to bodily fluids. Thorough hand washing after handling monkeys or their equipment is non-negotiable. These precautions safeguard everyone involved, ensuring humane and responsible control efforts that prioritize safety and well-being. As we tackle the challenges of invasive species like monkeys, it's vital to back smart, effective control measures that safeguard our communities and ecosystems. But these efforts spark big questions. How do we balance quick action with long-term environmental health? What ethical principles should shape our approach? We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Drop them in the comments below. Plus, hit that subscribe button for more engaging discussions on wildlife management and conservation. This video is for education.
Hello everyone, we're diving headfirst into the wild and ever-changing world of invasive wildlife management, with a focus on the growing challenge of wolf populations in rural America. As these majestic, yet formidable creatures increasingly cross paths with farmers, they're causing real economic strain on hard-working families. It's a complex issue that demands a thoughtful balance between protecting our natural heritage and supporting the livelihoods of rural communities. Stick with us as we explore practical strategies and inspiring solutions to tackle this pressing concern. In the heart of America's rugged farmlands, wolf hunting remains a polarizing yet essential tool for safeguarding livestock from devastating losses. Wolves, with their awe-inspiring strength and cunning pack dynamics, can wreak havoc on farms, threatening the financial stability of those who depend on agriculture. Their remarkable abilities make them both a wonder of nature and a challenge for farmers, sparking heated debates about how to harmonize wildlife preservation with the urgent needs of rural economies. Wolf hunting in North America is tightly controlled to protect thriving wolf populations while supporting farmers facing livestock losses.
It's hard to beat a ribeye steak sandwich.
Hunters, typically required to be 18 or older, must secure a permit before heading into the field.
Through late winter.
In states like Montana, demand for these permits skyrockets, with over 177,000 issued in a single season. These strict regulations strike a balance between preserving wildlife and shielding agricultural communities, ensuring wolf numbers remain sustainable while addressing the real concerns of rural livelihoods. Success in wolf hunting hinges on having the right tools for the job. Hunters often choose reliable, high-powered rifles like the .308 Winchester or .30-06 Springfield for clean, long-range shots. Quality binoculars are a must for scanning vast wilderness areas, and effective camouflage helps hunters stay hidden from sharp-eyed wolves. This gear, thoughtfully selected, boosts both safety and precision, giving hunters the edge they need to track and take down these cunning predators with confidence. Wolf hunting is a craft that blends time-tested skill with unwavering patience, rooted in traditions passed down through generations. A standout technique involves using expertly trained dogs to mimic the plaintive calls of wolf pups, luring wary wolves into striking distance. This approach demands razor-sharp instincts and seamless teamwork with canine partners. Hunters must also master stealth, gliding silently across rugged terrain to stay undetected.